get going. Let me know how the volume is, by the way, guys.
We've gathered 3 professional chefs to blind taste test every instant ramen brand we could get our hands on, to see which ones meet their standards.
It might be a little loud. I'm trying to. There we go. Is the volume okay?
Nissan Top Ramen Chicken Flavor.
Hey yo, Top
It
Ramen!
looks a little bland.
Maybe American version of instant noodle.
Too yellow for me, I think.
What I look for in a great bowl of ramen, first of all, is the noodle texture.
Ramyen!
I want my noodles to be very bouncy.
Supposed to be not so soft. So ramen noodle made from high protein flour, also little.
Oh, sorry. I accidentally pressed pause. But I guess since I accidentally pressed pause, might as well say this part. Yeah, but that's Top Ramen. We were just talking about that. That's the one one of the ones I grew up eating, that in Maruchan. I wonder if they're going to show the other one too.
Alkaline water.
It enhances the pH level. It strengthens the gluten structure of the dough, and that makes it chewy, bouncy, and firm in the hot broth.
They're giving us the science.
For instant ramen broth, I'm looking for natural, deep flavor.
Not so salty, not too light.
It's not one-dimensional. It should have fattiness, umami.
So when I look at the package, whatever the flavor they say, I need to taste it when I'm eating the broth.
They're going to be so disappointed. They're going to be so
It's
disappointed.
like a one-dimension flavor of chicken, like a Campbell chicken soup.
There's no complexity, and it basically tastes like chicken bouillon with the water.
The ramen texture, I don't love it. It's very soft. It doesn't have much texture at all.
Sort of like a
She's
lower
100%
version
right.
of, instant noodle. It tastes like almost like a Nissin top ramen.
Top ramen.
Top ramen.
Wow.
They all got it.
Right. Top ramen, chicken flavor.
Yeah, a lot of ingredients that you will not see from restaurant ramen.
The ingredients, some of them I can't even pronounce.
Silicon.
Powdered chicken, rendered chicken fat. I remember buying this in like a Walmart when I was in high school. It was like 25 cents.
I do not like
Feel
Top
a lot of,
Ramen.
hungry college students.
I mean, they got the job
Nongshim
done,
Shin
shade.
Black Premium
Oh,
Noodle
this
Soup.
was another one that I tried here, the Nongshim. This exact one actually, the beef bean, the beef bone broth. I've tried this one right here. But yeah, Top Ramen. I mean, it's like it was really cheap. It's really cheap. It's like it's filling. It's like it's a very budget instant ramen, mostly like college students or parents who don't want to make an entire meal and they'll just pop in some cheap ramen or something. I always add more seasoning. I can't have instant ramen by itself often. Yeah, no. I don't. When I make instant ramen, I don't make it by itself. I'll get like some veggies. I'll usually have like a meat, like a quick meat I can add to it, whether it's like shrimp or crab, or if I have like leftover chicken, I'll eat leftover chicken with it, and an egg. I usually like to make an egg as well.
With beef bone broth.
Looks pretty good. I see a lot of garnishes. I see shiitake, scallion.
It has a little more garlic and spice smell to it.
I'm gonna say this is a Korean ramen. It has this gochugaru chili flake.
Oh, she immediately recognized it.
This is
Korean
definitely a
ramen.
step up.
The flavor is more assertive.
When you look at the broth, it actually has a little more creaminess to it. To me, it looks like paitan base, and paitan is basically you cook the bone.
The collagen and the
Oh.
fat from the bones are
They're
extracted,
nailing it.
creating this savory, creamy broth.
Texture of noodle is good.
I think it holds a little better. It's more bouncier in my mouth.
I think this is a Shinramen black.
Oh,
Wow, see?
it's the Shin Black. I
The
see.
guy knows his
Yes,
noodles.
karai,
He knows
spicy.
his instant ramen.
It has the beef bone broth.
Beef bone broth is more fattier, richer than beef broth. Have to cook long time to get beef marrow into the soup.
This is one of my favorite instant ramen.
Oh,
Nissan cup noodles.
Nissan. This was another ramen I actually grew up on as well. The Nissan cup ramen. So actually three. As a kid, I just always thought they were all just the same ramen brand. I didn't really pay any mind to it. But yeah, Nissan, Maruchan, and Top Ramen were like the main three that I grew up on. The cups.
Chicken
The
flavor.
cups.
Just by look of it, I don't like it because it's like cardboard smell.
He doesn't
Smells
like it.
like cup noodle smell.
That was
The cup
Japanese
noodle
ramen.
smell.
The broth is very one-dimensional.
Good for school
This broth
lunches.
is really light. I need more on the flavor.
And the noodle is very soggy. It doesn't hold any texture at all.
It really
purpose of this
doesn't.
noodle, if this is cup noodles, is very different. It has to be cooked faster in the lower temperature water. They use more starch than wheat flour. You can't expect the same texture from the stovetop cooking noodles.
Cup noodles? Oh,
Yep.
I got it.
Wow, cup noodle now in paper cup, microwavable. The stovetop is a lot better. Just
You know what was really funny about this? A lot of people I knew, including like members of my family, they didn't like they didn't use the instructional noodles. Like you're supposed to just basically boil the water, put it in there, and just let it sit for like 3 minutes. No one did that. They all filled it up with water, like regular water, and then put it in a microwave for 3 minutes instead. And they did that for the longest of times. I'm pretty sure they still do that till this day. I'm pretty sure they still do it that way.
because you're boiling the noodle, so you have more control of how much you're cooking the noodle. The cups cooks a little uneven since the top of the noodle may be a little undercooked than the one that are in the bottom.
Bulldog.
Hey.
Chicken carbonara.
I haven't had the
Smells
chicken carbonara
creamy.
one.
It looks very spicy.
But I heard it wasn't
Smell
that
sort of
good.
capsaicin, spice compounds found in the
Heard it was a
chili.
little weird flavor, but
Yeah, nice and spicy.
Holy
It has flavors that are
Said,
sweet,
"Holy, spicy."
fatty.
Like spicy ketchup.
They're thicker, wavy
Spicy
noodle
ketchup.
that holds its shape.
Nice and chewy.
The sauces are clinging to the noodle a lot better.
The Korean ramen usually they make traditional dish and turning into ramen base. This remind me of a tteokbokki, which has a sweet and salty balance.
I like this flavor.
I do like it a lot.
oh, they
It's a
like
Bulldog
it.
series. There's only one.
Maybe I have to
company
try it
that's
then.
pushing this spice level at the moment.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it's Bulldog.
Korean. Apparently, the most viral bulldog flavor, the carbonara.
I'm not getting chicken carbonara from this.
It's pretty good. I like it.
Okay.
Bulldog.
Yeah, it
spicy
doesn't.
chicken.
It doesn't look that. This is the one I had from Bulldog, by the way, the spicy chicken one. I've had this one, but I heard that the carbonara one wasn't good. But I mean, I only heard it from like a couple people, so maybe I'll try. I mean, they said it. They said it tastes good. They said it tastes pretty good. So I'm curious now. I'll give it a try.
This is another dry ramen. There's no broth.
Dried noodle again.
Usually, you boil the noodle, you strain it, and then you mix with the seasoning or the packet.
I see chili in the bottom. I'm not scared of the spice. I like hot. Whoa, super hot. Noodle texture, perfect.
Still bouncy and holds its shape.
Like they're
Noodle
nailing the noodle
is good,
texture.
but I prefer the square, thicker one. Better noodle to sauce ratio.
Ooh.
Very chili flake forward with hint of chicken flavor to it.
I taste a lot more MSG in this one.
Just too much spicy, but can't stop. MSG makes addict.
I think this bowl of ramen is
Ramen.
the bulldog original flavor.
This has to be Korean. Japanese stuff is not so spicy.
Yeah. See?
Same company.
Stir fried, artificial spicy
I'm getting
chicken
hungry. Should get some
flavor.
food, Shade.
I could not identify the chicken flavor.
I would like the carbonara one better because to me that's a little more balanced.
It is quite spicy. My stomach is heating up very nicely.
Maruchan.
Maruchan.
Ramen noodle soup, chicken flavor.
Let's
Here to
go.
try it because there's no garnish, just this yellow broth and the noodle.
Yeah, it looks very bland.
Very similar to top ramen.
Yeah.
This is like the same caliber as the top ramen.
I'll say this, guys, right? For Maruchan and Top Ramen, you really have to like the broth is like it needs help. Okay, the broth needs help. You need to add like your own veggies, your own like meat or whatever. You need to do something to it. You can't just eat it straight. I mean, you can eat it straight up like this, but you're gonna be a little disappointed. But I mean, but still, I haven't had. Well, no, that's not true. I actually had some like I think last month or the month before last month. I had some. But I do like like I said, I've been trying other noodle brands, so I've been enjoying those as well, or ramen brands. Couldn't agree more. Yeah.
Ramen have to be eaten right away. Don't let it wait.
Oh, phone dropped.
Has has little more complexity compared to the top ramen.
It actually has a little more richer chicken flavor.
Yeah, this is nice, wavy noodles, good texture.
So the wavy noodles are steamed, piped into a disc or square, and it gets deep fried to take out the moisture for longer shelf life. It creates all these
Oh.
small pores into the noodle. So when you pour the hot broth to it, it cooks faster too.
And when I slurped it, soup actually clings to the noodles better.
I'm gonna guess chicken flavor Maruchan
Okay, the other brand.
She
Maruchan.
knows.
contains powdered cooked chicken. I don't know if that's different than just regular powdered chicken.
Powdered
Powder
cooked chicken
is
versus
rehydrated
cooked chicken.
crushed to the powder.
Uh-huh.
That means easy to rehydrate with hot water. So gives a chicken flavor.
Pretty surprisingly
interesting.
not bad.
Trader Joe's miso ramen soup.
I haven't had this
We
one.
got the first ramen that is not wavy.
Now I'm
Ramyen.
seeing straight noodles.
I just love the way she says ramyen.
Noodles are supposed to be more denser and chewier compared to the wavy ones.
You see these noodles are more thinner, and also the color is a little more whiter. And
Whoa,
it's,
$4.56 a pack? Oh, this better be so good.
less alkaline contents in there.
This is interesting.
Smells like a little bit of miso.
Not Japanese.
He said not Japanese.
It tastes healthy in a not good way.
Oh,
It's pretty bad.
The flavor is very, in a good way, delicate, possibly vegetarian.
You can taste a little bit of miso, but it wasn't deep enough.
The texture of the
funny.
noodle is not good at all. It almost breaks in my mouth when I put them in.
Each noodle is stick together.
I'm wondering if the noodle contains different starch.
I don't know. I never tried an American ramen, but could be American.
I wouldn't try it again.
I wouldn't try it again.
Oh, no way. Trader Joe's miso ramen soup.
Trader Joe.
Oh, it is vegan. It tastes vegan.
So in Japan,
It is vegan. It tastes vegan. Miso tastes so good. Yeah, miso. I like the flavor of miso. But some people don't do it right. I will say that. This is $4.56 a pack, by the way, and they said they would not taste it again. So they're basically saying that Top Ramen and Maruchan, which is like 49 cents to 65 cents a pack, you're just getting way better value for those than for this one.
Japan we have many type of noodle soup. Ramen, udon, soba.
Love
so if you're
udon.
vegan, make a vegan noodle soup. Don't call it ramen.
This one.
I made
really
miso once
shocked me,
before.
this one.
Oh, really?
Ichiran take
Tasted
home ramen
golly.
kit.
Oh, okay.
Another straight
Oh, this is a
noodle.
ramen kit.
Look like a paitan base.
The color of the soup looks like tonkotsu ramen. Tonkotsu ramen is a pork ramen. It's like a cloudy, like this color.
You should make some again, Shade, and then share pictures in Discord.
This one is very flavorful. I like this a lot. Very complex, very deep.
Finally, I get fat. I like this.
Maybe it's tonkatsu.
Oh,
Don basically is a pork, and kotsu is the bone. Tastes like a Hakata style ramen, which is a tonkotsu base and thinner noodles and straight noodles.
Hakata is the name of the place, my hometown.
It feels that noodle
Oh,
is
it's
not
hometown.
fried.
When you're doing a frying process, the water needs to escape from the noodles, so you create kind of a very, very small, rough texture.
It has this silkiness. I'm guessing maybe it's air dried.
It has a little of a al dente texture in
Oh.
the middle.
The closest
She
one
got
I
it
can guess
all.
is like maybe the Ichiran ramen.
Reminds me of Ichiran.
Oh, no way.
See?
they've tried all the
It's
ramen.
Ichiran ramen.
Oh my goodness.
The Hakata style thin straight noodle. The noodles, wheat flour,
We have to try this. We have to try this one day.
or wheat protein, salt, lye, water. That's the alkaline solution.
This ramen is a higher quality than the other one.
Delicious. I will buy it again.
Oh,
Sapporo Ichiban original flavor.
oh,
This
I haven't had this
reminds
one.
me The yellow broth ramen packs, but with beef smell.
Broth is dark because soy sauce.
The flavor of the broth is surprisingly good. Very beefy, maybe with this deep color. It's shoyu based, the soy sauce base.
To be honest with you, there's so much MSG, I can't even tell what this is. And the noodle texture is pretty soft.
It is soft, but I wouldn't complain.
Wait, I missed it. Wait, what'd you miss? What'd you miss, Shade?
And this is standard noodles, not too soft. Nice lengths to eat. Yeah, this is great.
Sapporo.
Sapporo Ichiban? Oh,
Hey, they got it.
Sapporo Ichiban, this is a major brand in Japan.
And this is Tokyo style ramen. This is like basically chintan base with the shoyu flavor.
Is the chintan, where the broth is cooked in a lower temperature. The flavor is a lot lighter and more clear.
Daily recommendation for sodium is 2300 milligram. And this one has 1820 milligrams. When you eat this whole package,
You're almost there.
Hikari Minraku, tonkotsu taste, restaurant style ramen.
Another straight noodle.
Is that how
Just
tonkatsu
by
broth
looking
look?
at the broth, you know it's gonna be creamy.
Oh,
Definitely tonko soup.
smell
nice.
pork, which is a good sign. I know what I'm eating.
This will look good.
Oh, he said it looks good. Nice.
Flavor is complex.
love to hear it.
It has nice balance to it.
This type of noodles tastes like a champon noodles. It looks like a ramen noodles, but more thick.
So when you cook this kind of noodles, I think you need a bigger pot so that the noodles can release the starch better. If you don't boil it correctly, it makes it a little more gummier than other noodles.
The noodle holds the shape well.
Oh.
I would say this is like
We're learning,
restaurant
chat.
quality ramen.
I like more than Ichiran.
I like Ichiran one better. This one has less kick and a little more MSG in it.
Personally, I don't love this. It has this like off smell that I'm not too fond of.
Ooh, okay. Restaurant style soup.
Restaurant style ramen tonkatsu, fish sauce,
Tonkatsu.
vegetable powder, Chinese bamboo shoot. Oh, maybe it's the bamboo shoot that has this little funky smell to it. It says restaurant style ramen, and I think they achieved it, but not my favorite, to be honest.
But actually, this is top 3.
Top 3.
Indomie mi goreng, fried noodles.
Hey, Goki, you were talking about this one. You still here, Goki?
We got a bowl of dry ramen.
Actually, I'm going into a different country.
It has this like a sweet soy.
Just one flavor, sweet.
I think it could be a little more aggressive.
The noodles are thinner. It has nice texture, nice mouthfeel.
Do I like it? I'm okay.
This is not my favorite, but I can eat.
Sort of like China, Southeast Asia.
Tastes like mee goreng from Indonesia.
Oh, she got it.
Ah, mee goreng.
The flavor was very distinct.
According to what I know, the Indomie is the most popular brand from Indonesia.
I'm so hungry
Yeah,
now.
I would try it
Shade,
again.
get some
It's fun
food.
noodle, flavorful.
Get some food in your tummy.
Otogi, spicy gin ramen.
Ooh, gin
It
ramen.
smells like home. This is definitely spicy ramen.
Yeah, it smells like a Korean one again.
Garnishes that are not too giant but pretty good.
Otogi.
The flavor of the broth is very comforting, very umami, garlicky, oniony.
I taste a lot of kombu. Is a kelp, bring up the umami.
Has nice spice in the back of the throat.
This is a lower end version of the collection ramen I tasted
You
earlier.
torture me,
You see
boss
the
hack.
broth a little more transparent.
Wavy noodle, I like this best. Much more chewy.
It's like a classic
tortures here.
Korean instant ramen.
We're just enjoying
Shin the
ramen
spicy
review.
one from Otugi.
Jin ramen.
Jin ramen, Korean.
There's a lot of a cult following for this brand. Actually, my wife loves this brand.
Noodle got little tapioca and potato starch to help the noodle
Oh,
to stay
that's interesting.
firm, bouncy texture, and it also holds in hot broth longer. It's one of my go-to ramen, so I'm glad I got this right.
Lotus Foods, red miso, rice ramen.
Red miso rice ramen.
This one, tough one.
That's interesting.
I have no idea what this is.
$6.33 a
Maybe
pack.
This is gluten-free
Yeesh.
noodle. It's just
That's a lot.
laying in the broth and soggy.
Oh my god.
This is very bad.
It's terrible.
No taste.
It just tastes like a mo.
They're all just like bad, terrible, no taste. I think this has been one of the most expensive ones per pack. Not including like the big ramen one, the make your own ramen thing that was like I think $9 or something. But yeah. Noticing a pattern. Yeah, it doesn't
Broth
look
is very,
appetizing.
thin. They use a lot of seaweed to bring up the umami flavor, but it didn't work.
Looks like a miso soup, but lot of seaweed.
The noodle is very bad too.
I never tried noodle like
It looks so
It's
soggy.
chewy, but not in a good way.
Tastes like a sponge.
Oh,
no
a
texture.
sponge.
Definitely gluten free. What is this?
Like a health conscious.
It's definitely gluten-free.
Gluten free bowl of ramen.
Trader Joe again.
Trader Joe again.
Ah,
Oh, Lotus food. Oh my goodness.
red miso, tamari.
Noodle made with organic brown rice.
So it is on the healthier
Oh, okay.
side. But
The noodles were made with organic brown rice. I see. That's why the dish probably. Not even the noodles' fault. It's the conceptualization of the entire ramen cup.
I wouldn't recommend to my worst enemy.
Oh,
Very bad.
yikes! I wouldn't recommend to
Mama,
my worst
what
enemy.
flavor instant noodles?
This
Mama.
broth also got this very distinct.
I haven't had this
smell.
one.
Not Japan, more South Asian country, I think.
Man, this is pretty bad too.
Oh,
Little
yeah.
cardboardy flavor.
It's very bland. There's no depth.
Has a lot of artificial flavor as well.
Flavor is
Oof.
okay for me, but need more stronger.
But texture of the noodles remind me of a cup noodles, but it came in a bowl, so I have a higher expectation.
It's already very soft and soggy. No way. Mama, pork flavor. Pie.
I
Icky.
never tasted pork
Shade.
before. I wasn't a fan of it.
This is not what I expected from Mama.
Maggie, 2-minute masala noodles.
I smell
2-minute
curry.
masala
It's
noodles.
less frothy. The noodles are thinner. I get distinct curry flavor. It's very savory, nicely balanced.
Noodles.
I will say this: Maggie seasoning has some really. They have really good seasoning. So I'm actually expecting a decent amount for this. I mean, it's 157 a pack, so it's on the leaning more toward the lower end of ramen prices. But still, I mean, their seasonings are really good, so I expect their ramen to also be at least decent. They chose the worst of Mama. Duck flavored was where it's at. Oh, do you eat Mama brand ramen, Shade?
Soft, too soft.
It looks more white. I think they put less alkaline. Because if you put more alkaline, the noodles become more yellowish. That's one of the reasons why maybe I don't get a chewy texture.
No Japanese.
Maggi masala. It's pretty good. I'm very surprised that it's very well balanced.
I've never heard of a lot of these
Yeah,
brands.
but not much.
Goki, you missed your brand. They showed your Mi Goreng brand.
I eat it.
Momofuku, spicy soy noodles.
Spicy soy noodles.
Yeah, smell soy sauce.
Oh,
Maybe hints of sesame oil.
Fun looking noodle. It's like flat.
very fun-looking
and
noodles.
wiggly.
We call it mazemen.
they said it had a sweetness to it.
It's very savory and umami.
So weak. I don't know what it is.
Flavor-wise, I don't know what this flavor is.
It's nothing.
Noodle actually.
They said it
better
was
than
okay.
sauce,
Said it was
so-
okay. Said it was a little bit
Nice.
on the sweeter
Interesting.
side.
It has the smoother texture. Perhaps it's air dried.
Wavy flat noodles. It's not a common, but it's good.
I left to
I
make
used
my
to
Mi
work in
Goreng.
Momofuku. It just brings me back the memory of this ramen shape. That's
Share,
very
Goki. Share with
unique.
chat.
Oh my god.
Oh, momo?
Hello, old
Momofuku.
friend. Spicy soy.
This ingredient is very shorter than any other product. I know it's good or bad, but no good for taste.
I've been
Not
really
good for
want to try this
taste.
noodle for a very long time, but actually finally able to taste it. So thank you.
Let's see which ramen brands our chefs like the most.
Oh,
My favorite
let's see.
ramen that I tried today, the Ichiran Tonkatsu Ramen.
Ichiran was my favorite one.
Oh
It
yeah,
had
they all
the
like
silky
this one.
noodle and savory creamy broth with the chilies.
One of my favorite today is Sapporo Ichiban. I've been eating
It's
for
just a
long
cup of
time.
spicy mi
It's
goreng.
flavorful. Texture
Oh.
of the noodle is great.
I really enjoy
So you got a
the
spicy
Shinranyan
one.
spicy one by Otogi. With spice, savoriness, brought me a lot of nostalgia.
I like spicy ramen.
My other favorite was Nongshim Shinramen Black. That reminded me of like very traditional Korean ramen with a richness in the broth and higher quality crunch.
Man, this is also
Instant
making me
ramen
hungry.
is more than a convenient food. It's a nostalgia food.
If the science keep developing, I think one day instant ramen could be good as restaurant quality ramen.
Some good one or some bad one.
Pick the right ones.
Some
that
good
you
ones, some
can
bad
enjoy.
ones. Just gotta pick the right ones.